Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday, everybody, and it's your girl coming to you with a video that I had on my mind. And excuse me, you guys, for I'm driving and not driving, but I'm backing up. But something that's been on my mind. Something's on my mind. Could somebody please tell me what it is? Okay. Anyway, I'm looking at, I'm a part of different platforms, and YouTube and TikTok are my main platforms. And, when I first started on each platform, everybody talked about monetization and how they got, like on YouTube, how they got 4,000 watch hours and how they got, so many followers in such a time. And you got to do this. And then, on TikTok, they talk about, oh, you got to do this from the bottom up. You got to do this and this and this, right? And I've gotten drawn into the hype. And for both platforms, I have the followers that I need, right? For YouTube, that getting those watch hours, it takes time. But I started to think to myself, I'm watching everyone talk about how they got so many followers and how this and, that and they've got accepted into the affiliate program. I haven't got my email yet, but that's okay. I haven't gotten invited yet. I'm getting invited on TikTok. I've gotten invited to other things, which is fine because I have a life. I still work a job, and which I have a very demanding job. Because if you're in finance, you know that, you got to pay attention. There are times I take a break and I might sing a song for you guys, which is all well and good. Because even still, one thing that I do at work, I have to get up and take a mental break, and I talk a lot about my mental map. I have to get my mental map together. But I want to ask you a question. So before I do, let me start with this. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome again. Welcome for the first time. Just welcome. I am so happy and thankful and humble that you stopped by. You could have been anywhere else, but you stopped by to talk to me. So, let's get into it. I started saying to myself, when you get monetized, because I'm claiming it, what are you going to do? And when I say what are you going to do, are you going to invest, waste it by shopping, eating out, just doing different things? Or are you going to travel, do some things that you were never awarded to do as a single mom? What will I do? Will I save it? Will I build up my savings? Because there's gonna come a time that I think that we all want to retire from the 9 to 5. Well, I've always talked about starting a business. Will I use it to start a business? What are you gonna do? I remember one time I went to this church service and the apostle was preaching, and she said, ask God, say, God, what do you want me to do? What is it that you want me to do? This is not about a spiritual. I'm only using that as an example. But as for me and myself, no shade, no tea, I will ask God, what do you want me to do? Like, also when I watch the different channels, they say you should have a niche. Yeah, but my life is not about the same thing every day. I don't clean my house every day. Yes, I go to work 5 days a week. I'm not shopping every day. But I will say my channel is about motivational things. I put a lot of uplifting things out because, again, for me, I need to be uplifted because we are in a day and a time where mental health for men, women, and children is on the rise. I think, and this is my opinion, when the big C came out, and I won't say the word, the big C came out, it opened the floodgate for a lot of people to recognize maybe that they suffer from anxiety and depression and maybe whatever else, mental health issue they're dealing with. So on my channel, my niches, I try to uplift, inspire, to motivate, because again, there's so much room out here. And like I tell, and I'll say it again, and I tell my children, and I tell my grandchildren, and any young person definitely that I come encounter with, you can do what you put your mind to. And actually, I have to tell myself that because I've gotten an interim promotion at my job. And this is my opportunity that I told myself, one, because my president thought enough of me to ask me to would I be willing to serve as interim, and this will give me an opportunity to show him if I want it, and for me to know if I want to apply for this role in a full-time capacity. But it's all in my mindset. So just think about it. Is the universe not giving you what you want right away because the universe is preparing you to ask yourself these questions? When I get there, what am I going to do? And don't get me wrong. Like, I'm one that, yes, travel, enjoy yourself, but I also will just suggest to you that you have a succession plan. You make sure that, and even all of you that are monetized on these platforms, I hope that, one, you're saving, two, if you are in debt, you're working to get out of debt, and three, make sure that you take Uncle Sam's cutout at the beginning. And I say that because it would hurt me to see you work this hard, even though I don't know you, but you are my YouTube and TikTok family. It would hurt me to see that you've worked all that time and to get all that money and not to have taken out for Uncle Sam, who is definitely going to get his cut first. And then, you don't have to worry about it when it comes around. Time comes around, you know what you do, you have it. So my suggestion to you is take out 30%. If you got to put it 30% of that money in a money order until tax time rolls around, no, it's not to say that it's all going to be. You're going to use all that you've taken. But I'd rather have more than enough than not enough. Because trust me, Uncle Sam will go in and seize your bank account, your job, they'll mess with your house. And I know how hard it is to work, because on these platforms I'm learning, for me, I got to show up and try to show out. And not every video is going to be watched. Not every video is going to be liked. Not every live stream is going to have a lot of people. Not everybody's going to stay. I do the same thing. You jump in, you jump out. You hit the join by accident. I'm there. So no shade, no tea, and it's not against anyone. It's just, that's just the way my mind goes sometimes. It's like, I'm just seeing, just going through. Not looking for anything particular. And I'm gonna tell you, when I see my posts, I don't even stop at my post. I go by them. Why? I don't know. But it's just the nature of the beast. But anyway, you guys, this has been quite a long video. I want to say, hold your head up, don't stop, put your succession plan in place. And if you have not joined my YouTube or TikTok family, please do so. Until the next time, happy Friday. Peace.